What's up, It's your boy BeingCoreyB. So check it out. My last video kind of got me inspired and got me thinking about things. So my boys continue to jump in and interject in the video and, make their presence widely known. Which is cool. That's all right. Like I said, they're my boys. They're such a they're more than just a huge part of my life. They're, like I said, they're an inspiration for my business. They're an inspiration for all the things I do, and they're a part of my business. They help me. They inspire me. They motivate me, and ultimately, them being involved is me teaching them from just being this little. I'm teaching them things, and they're learning how things work and how the world works and how business works, and how Dad gets things done. So it's cool. But with that being said, well, I guess not a but. It's just it's like I said, it inspired me to post this, and my thoughts are, noise happens, life happens. You hear it regularly. People in life, we get involved with things happen, and we lose touch with someone, or just haven't talked to somebody in a while, or we're struggling at work, or we're struggling at home, or you and your family member or friend, y'all start having some conflicts, and ultimately you have this reason or excuse, and what it is that well, this other thing was going on, and that was going on, and I didn't mean for all of this to fall apart the way it did. I didn't mean for this to happen, but I had these things that were just kind of holding me back and stifling me, and just ultimately, life happens. It does. Life happens. Noise happens. It's always there. It's always present. It's not going away. It is a real thing. Now, the sooner you accept and realize that life happens, and it's going to keep happening, and it's a constant ebb and a flow, and that it's okay, and you learn to roll with those things. If you learn to roll with those things, man, those things aren't going to hurt you. They're not going to stifle you. You're not going to lose your friends or your family. You're not going to struggle with family. You're not going to struggle with your job. You're not going to struggle with your business, because it becomes a bigger problem when it's not a job that you're doing. When you're working for somebody else and you're working your 9-to-5 job or whatever, and stuff like that happens, it's like, well, you had a rough day. Oh, you had a rough week. I mean, some people have a rough quarter, but it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, that's somebody else's business. That's somebody else's livelihood, and the reality is they've got an entire staff. They've got an entire company at their disposal, and they've got all these people, some of which are picking up the slack for your shortcomings, just like you are picking up the slack for their shortcomings. Now, when you're running your own business, that's a bigger problem. When you're building your own business, when you're developing your own company, when you're building a brand, that is a huge problem, because any lapse in consistency, any lapse in you putting yourself out there and getting it done, you're going to lose those people, man. You're going to lose your followers. You're going to lose your flow. See, like I just did right there. That was just a glimpse. But I was looking for the word, and as I was looking for the word, some of y'all I might have lost. Y'all might have stopped paying attention. And that's just a real thing. Ultimately, what you've got to do is you've got to keep moving. You've got to keep going, because people have the attention span that is measured in nanoseconds. So what you have got to do when you are developing a business, now if you're somebody you look at some of these huge companies, huge businesses, speakers or influencers, or whatever it is they do, whether they're in sales or they're in consulting or they're, musicians, politicians, whatever. It's like, if they have a big name for themselves, they've already developed a reputation, they've already got a name, then some of their followers, some of the people who are into them, are not going to be stifled by the fact that they lose a step or that they disappear for a moment. But when you are developing and you are growing your business, you are developing something new, you are trying to get that huge reputation, you have no room or time for a lapse. So that noise that happens in life, that's one of the reasons that I don't like to edit my videos. I don't like to take time to step back and say, okay, how can I polish it up? How can I cut things out? How can I make it cleaner? Because ultimately what I am trying to do in these particular videos, now when I do other things, like I'm trying to teach someone something and I'm trying to like work on a deeper level, like a class type situation, or like a consulting situation, and I sit down with someone, it's like I'm going to put a little bit more effort and thought and make sure that I have a greater plan. But from these day-to-day, blog videos, it's like I want to keep it real and raw and uncut, because the thing that I think is most beneficial is that you can see that, look, I'm a real person. Look, life happens. You see a lot of these people who make these posts and they do these things, and I'm not criticizing anybody. Some of those people, I actually love their videos and I love their posts and I love what they do, and they got great messages and stuff, but some of them are a little too polished. They're a little too clean. They almost look like life's just too perfect for them. And if life's too perfect for them, how can you look at them and say, well, man, I'm trying to develop my business. I'm trying to grow things. My life is a mess. I've got kids everywhere. I've got life everywhere. I've got bills. I've got, my car, my friends, my family, my this, my that, my everything is pulling me in all these directions. How can I possibly do what you're doing? Because what you're doing, I'm watching you and it's so perfect. It's so pretty, and it's, man, that's what they're showing you. It's clean, it's polished, it's cut, it's edited, it's perfected. Now, like I said, that means no criticism, because like I said, a lot of those people, I actually listen to some of those people and watch some of those people. I see what they do. I've learned from some of these people. I've talked about some of these people and recommended their posts to you before. So it's not a criticism, it's just an awareness. And like I said, that's why I choose to not do that in my post, because I want my post to be real. And I want you to look at my post and be like, man, Corey B's getting it done. Corey B's getting it done every day. And not only is he getting it done every day, but his life isn't perfect. His life is normal. His life isn't like mine. He's got kids. He's got a life. He's got a house. He's got things that happen. He's got a car. One of my cars right now is giving me problems. It's sitting in the driveway. It happens. But me and my homeboy, we're going to be working on it soon. I might talk about that later when we get it fixed up and get that baby running again. I might let y'all know what happened, just because, I don't know, just to let you know what's going on in life. But that's the thing. It's like all of us deal with these things. All of us have bills. All of us have struggles. All of us have life. We have friends, family, different things that's going on. I talked to y'all when my dad came into town. I mean, I keep y'all posted with more than just growing my business, because I want y'all to know and understand that life does happen. Noise happens. Noise in life is going to keep going on while you're growing your business, and you've got to be able to develop and grow your business through all of that. Not be like, man, I wish I could just focus on my business and get all these things out of my way. It's like, those things aren't going to go away, man. Those things should be the motivation and the drive and the purpose for you actually growing your business. Your life, your bills, your house, your family, your friends, your kids, your families. It's like, this should be what drives you. You should want more. And that's why I just try to keep it real with y'all. I want y'all to see what's going on. So, with that being said, I got to get back to it. Here comes my man Colton, and here comes White Girl. They're coming out here. And I got business to get back to. I got work to do. So until next time, y'all get cocky. Later. Say hi, little dude.
Hi.